Hey everyone, thanks for joining me as we revisit the Book Sense Refill program. And one of the things that I mentioned in the original video when I was sharing about how the program works is how to send me your items so that they arrive safely. So I have two boxes here. These are recent shipments to me for the refill program, and I want you to give them a listen and tell me which one was the properly packaged items and one that wasn't the correctly packaged items. And sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it's the mail. The deliveries sometimes get smashed, beat up, and everything. But I want to give you some tips today on how you can try to reduce that as much as you can. But let's give these boxes a listen, because both of these arrived. I have the same mail people. They've been delivering and picking up for me for the past 6 years. They know me. They know I do business. They know I sell candles. They know my packages are fragile. So unless it happened outside of, on its way to me, these are typical shipments. So here's one. Now this was a little scary for me, but there's no crackling and crashing, so that was good, okay? But I would prefer the sound to not be this. It should be like nothing's moving around in there, but it made it to me. There's nothing broken in here. I can tell there's no broken glass, jingle jangling around in here. Now I have this other box, and I'm just gonna slide these right here. This other box, this one arrived shortly after this first one. So and these are both, I think, obviously after like the Christmas holidays and all of that. So normal shipping time, not a high rush, shipping period of time. And this is how it sounds right now when I shake it. And it's horrible, but you're gonna have to hear it. So here you go. This is not the sound you want to hear. This is not the sound I want to hear, because ultimately those containers are busted and they're not going to get refilled. They're going to get thrown in the trash, in the recycle, which is what we tried to avoid to begin with. So I wanted to let you see what the packages, what they sound like. So you're not really seeing it, you're hearing it. So I want you to hear what the packages sound like, so we can delve into what we want to avoid and some tips to make that an easier process. So join me as we go. I'll be out of the video and I'm going to walk you through some of the some up close on how to package your items so we don't have this sound when the box arrives at my house. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so we're back. I brought you back to this sound. Remember this? We want to avoid this. So the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you and share with you a few of the tips that are really important on how you can ship product to me for your refills and not have any broken glass. So I had a perfect example. I have a customer who did me a huge solid. She followed all the instructions without me giving her instructions. So props out to Rachel, who sent her refill in, and I'm going to show you exactly what she did to get everything to me safely. So first of all, she used a good solid box. You can actually reuse the box that I ship your items to you in. So if you know that you are going to use the refill option, the biggest tip I can give you is save everything that you got when your shipment arrived, okay? Now, she didn't reuse the shipping box that I sent her items in. However, she did make sure that there was plenty of packing materials to protect her stuff. You can see there's a little bit of space, so she filled it in. So you want to make sure you protect the items so they don't jostle around. So that's one important thing. The other thing is that she reused the boxes that I send candles in. So pretty cool. Then inside, she took the containers and made sure that she used the bubble wrap. Now this looks like exactly how I ship items to people. There's the bubble wrap. Look, I mean, literally she cut open the bubble wrap that I used and reused it. Then she put some extra bubble wrap inside so that it would be, you know, safe. There's no jostling, there's no moving around, there's no clanking. And she did a really great job cleaning the inside of the container too, which is another video. But what's awesome about this is that I can totally reuse this. If she wants to refill with Brianna, I can absolutely reuse this same container. Now, if she wanted a different one, then I just have to work on getting the label off. Coincidentally, she ordered these, the same thing. But I can reuse this whether it's for hers or another person's. But the idea is that it's shipped to me safely. Now, like I said before, I give you all of the things you need, and I'm going to put this back really quick, to ship your items back to me, and I'll receive them in one piece. Now you can see there's bubble wrap on the bottom. The other thing that she did, which is really super smart, is she put packaging in between. Now this probably could have been better, but I'm not gonna get down on her because she did a really great job overall getting everything to me. So she did the same thing with all of the other ones. Now this one is a different container. She used a different box. This one looks like the label came off of. So she was able to get the label off this one for me, but she did the same thing, packaged it in here. So really what you have, what you receive in your shipments for your boxes, for your orders, is actually the same things you can use to ship your empty containers back to me. So if you, like I said before, if you think you're going to use the refill option, save the box, save these boxes, save the bubble wrap. Be careful how you open the bubble wrap when you get your candles. You can reuse that material to ship things back to me so that they arrive safely. This literally was like the dream shipment. So hopefully this gives you a little idea of what you can do. Again, just make sure the three things are covered. You've got a sturdy box, you've got shipping supplies that keep things from jostling around, and that you have used some sort of protection for the glass containers. Whether if you don't use a box like this, if you don't save the boxes, use the bubble wrap, or make sure you find some other bubble wrap or newspaper and stuffing. You can use the packing peanuts that are in the box. Anything, as long as they don't clank around and the glass is protected. I hope this helps you in learning the best way to ship items to me for the refill program. And if you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or on my website at booksensecandles.com.